Hi, everyone, and welcome to Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast. This is Swan with me, Eartha, and Swan is going to be my guest today. She's going to help me show you some practical tips that might be helpful for you to understand some concepts about mindfulness. You ready, Swan? Okay, we're at a park and she's looking around. Okay, what Swan is doing is, I think, really typical of our thoughts. They kind of wander around, and our impulses and our desires are the boss, because as Swan is sniffing, that's what she is concentrating on, the different smells. In order for us to have a walk that we can get a little exercise in, we can't stop at every blade of grass.
She doesn't know that. She's a dog. And so I thought it'd be nice just to bring her out here and she can get some exercise. And then I thought, hey, every time we go walking, I always remember that I have to be aware of the environment. Like, if there's any other dogs on the trail, then I have to talk to Swan. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate that.
Okay. You want to go on the path or you want to go on the rocks? You like going on the rocks because that helps your toenails get some toenails get filed. So, let's see. Let's keep going. That's a good girl. And as we go through this, it's kind of a flat land of really rocks. I think it represents like unstructured environment, unstructured paths compared to a walking path where it's pretty structured. And so when we're in this unstructured environment, our minds can wander a lot. So let me see if Swan will help me demonstrate to you. So right now we're in the land. Okay, so we're in the land of impulse.
If I let her pull,
Okay.
if I let her pull or lag behind, we won't really make much progress. Okay, she's checking her email. But we want to keep going. And so I'm going to change the way I handle her here. Okay, Swan, let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Good girl. Now stay in the path. Good job. I'm giving her some positive feedback. Keep going. And as I'm walking her, that's a good girl. Keep going. We're looking around and checking for anything that might be more distracting. A bunny, a dog, so that we can be prepared on how to handle that. Good girl. Oh, I love how you're going up this little incline and watching your steps. Good girl. And she loves, Swan is so smart. She loves positive feedback. And when I give her positive feedback, good job, she knows she's on the right track. And I think, as far as mindfulness, I think that is also something that we can do, is when we're in a unstructured situation, good girl, is to look at our goal and keep going. Find some positive, good girl, keep going, let's go, positive feedback. And sometimes we get these distracting thoughts along the way that tries to take us off of our path. And just to recognize they're just thoughts. And the thoughts are there, just like these big boulders are here. And the thoughts are not going to, thoughts doesn't mean that it's true. It just means that they're there, just like these rocks. But we can keep going and not pay attention to the rocks right now. Because right now, our goal is to walk on this path. Good job, Swan. I'm so proud of you. It's a good girl. Let's keep walking. Now we're practicing, or I'm practicing, awareness. Awareness of where my foot is stepping. I'm not stopping and getting in any kind of lotus position. I'm walking and enjoying time with Swan. And the sky is so beautiful. I just love blue skies with white fluffy clouds. I'm just appreciating this. But at the same time, I'm not walking around with my eyes closed. And so mindfulness is being aware of our environment with our five senses and doing that without harmful judgment. Good girl, Swan. I'm so proud of you. Even though there's lots of distractions, we are now walking as a team. And if you've ever been horseback riding, I think that's even a better example. If you've ever been horseback riding, it's really important to get in sync with your horse, or your horse get in sync with you. You know, you watch the horse's body language, the ears, the environment. And once you establish that communication with your horse, horseback riding can be really, really exhilarating and fun. But especially if you're a beginner, it takes time. Uh-oh, we got distracted.
Swan did so good. She saw some doggy friends, and she was a good listener, and so proud of her. Good job, Swan. So, and I think that's what the mindfulness part is that when we can practice and be aware of how we respond when we're excited or stressed. So when we practice, so when we come across a situation when we're challenged, we can kind of go back and to our training of just slowing down and just listening to how our body's responding. Good girl. And things that are distractors, we just let them pass.
And I think we'd be able to recognize that our distracting thoughts are just that. They're just thoughts. So we're going to go down this path here and see what's down here.
Okay. So I was really so proud of my little buddy, Swan. We saw some dog friends, and Swan was so calm, and she listened to what we've been practicing, sit and wait,
And the dog friends gave her a couple of sniffs. I think that's how they shake hands or say hi. And everybody had a good little meeting. Okay, so now she wants to do more, but we're going this way, Swan Swan. So now we're on a smooth path. So sometimes our environment where we're at is like routine, smooth. But even when we're in a routine and a smooth path, we still can rely on our awareness and being mindful of where we're at, depending on our five senses, and just appreciating like the beauty around us and like this whole change of landscape. I'll show you. Okay, Swan. Let's show everybody a little bit of change in the landscape. A little smooth path, so we don't have to think so much about the rocks or anything, but we're still taking our mindful steps and still being aware of Swan and her body language. Her tail is up, her ears are perked. She has a happy smile. Whoop, there's a distracting thought. Let's keep going. See how good she did that? You know, and it's like it's just a distracting thought. Oh, another distracting thought. Let's keep going. Swan, you're so mindful. I'm so proud of you. It's so quiet out here, huh? Sometimes just a little bit of quietness kind of decreases our overstimulated environment that we tend to put ourselves in on a daily basis sometimes, for some of us. Now Swan wants to take a shortcut. And I know the reason why she takes these shortcuts, because when my children walk Swan, they take the shortcuts. And so she's just going by what she was taught from my children. And so sometimes, don't we do that? We kind of get used to the same old routine, and then we take shortcuts. But shortcuts, you have to be careful. Okay, let's go this way. Good job, Swan Swan. Okay, so we can't be afraid of maybe exploring a new path. Might be a little bit bumpy because it's new. And so that's, kind of heighten our awareness. We don't want to get stuck sniffing all the blades of grass and stuck in the weeds, because we still have our mind on our goal is to get back on the path. Good job, Swan Swan. I think you're doing a good job being a little mindful puppy. So if you have a dog, maybe try mindful walking with your fur baby. Take your fur friend out, and I'm sure we all do this, is we pay attention to how they're responding. Make sure we give them some positive affirmations, especially when they're on the right path. And maybe not to be afraid. If we go on a new path, not to be afraid that if we go on a new path, we heighten our awareness. Look how green that grass is. Okay, let's go down this way, Swan. Good job. So proud of you. about a month ago or so, Swan was on her first turkey trot for the San Antonio Food Bank. And there were like 200 some odd dogs there. She did so well. She was very friendly. It was really, really crowded. And it was so important that she listened to us. And she did. And I think that was the ultimate test that really showed us how important it is to work with Swan and some mindfulness concepts. Now, if I ask Swan how she feels, well, she's a dog, but I can tell that she's enjoying her walk. Her tail is a little bit, she's getting tired because her tail's not as perked up as it was before, but she still is enjoying herself. Good job, Swan. Is looking and sniffing at all the dog snacks.